I rounded up the 10 best elk hunting binoculars available on Amazon in 2026, and the pair at number 1 is what serious mountain hunters are actually putting in their packs. These aren't recommendations pulled from a spec sheet. I dug through thousands of verified hunter reviews to find out which glass actually performs when the bull steps out at last light. Whether you're glassing wide-open sagebrush basins or picking apart dark timber on a tight budget or with real money to spend, there is something on this list for you. Let's get into it, starting at number 10. Number 10. TanaView 10 by 50 Compact Binoculars. These are the most budget-friendly option on this list, and they hold their own better than you would expect for early-season scouting or as a solid backup pair. One verified hunter used them extensively for turkey hunting and specifically noted how comfortable they were hanging around the neck for long stretches in the field, which is a real-world durability indicator for any serious glassing session in elk country. The 10 times magnification with 50mm objective lenses gives you solid light gathering for dawn and dusk glassing, which is exactly when elk are on their feet. BX-4 prisms and FMC coating keep the image bright and reasonably clear across the field of view. They are water-resistant and fog-proof, with rubber armor that holds up in cold, wet hands. The slim, compact form factor makes them easy to drop into a day pack without adding noticeable weight. They ship with a travel case, neck strap, and cleaning cloth. Number 9. Bushnell Trophy XLT 10 by 42 Bundle Bone Collector Edition. This one bundles the Trophy XLT binoculars with a deluxe chest harness, and that combination alone makes it a standout for elk hunters who spend long days covering ground. One hunter ran these through a full hunting season and called the Bone Collector line quality stuff worth recommending to anyone. Another buyer reported using these as their primary pair over a more expensive set they already owned because the image was simply that clean. The chest harness keeps the binos front and center and off your neck, which matters enormously on a multi-day elk hunt when fatigue adds up fast. Fully multi-coated optics with BX-4 prisms deliver bright, sharp images, and the O-ring seal with nitrogen purge means they will not fog in the brutal temperature swings elk country dishes out. Over 100 of these sold last month. Rubber Duragrip housing built to handle real field punishment. Number 8. TanaView 10 by 42 Compact Binoculars. These earn their place on this list because of their performance-to-weight ratio and their appeal to hunters who want something compact in the blind or on a stalk. One buyer specifically purchased them for the hunting blind, calling out their compact form, great zoom, and easy focus as the deciding factors over comparably priced competitors. A second reviewer bought them as a gift for her hunting partner, and he loves them, especially in the camo colorway that breaks up the profile of the glass in the field. The 10 by 42 configuration is the classic elk hunting setup for good reason. Enough magnification to pick apart terrain at distance without the shake that higher power introduces. FMC coating and BX-4 prisms keep the image bright even as the light fades. Rubber armor provides a solid grip even in wet gloves. Ships with a carrying bag, neck strap, and lens cloth included. Number 7. Bushnell PowerView 10 by 50mm InstaFocus Binoculars Realtree AP Camo. The InstaFocus mechanism on this model sets it apart at its price point. One verified buyer with nearly 60 years on him called it the most comfortable and user-friendly focus system he had ever tested, noting he dialed in a sharp image with both eyes almost immediately, which is exactly what you need on a quick acquisition of a moving elk. The Realtree AP camo pattern is genuinely functional in the field, breaking up the outline of the glass on a stalk. The 50mm objectives gather substantially more light than a 42mm equivalent, giving you a meaningful edge during the critical low-light windows when elk are most active. Another hunter reported their image rivaled a $1,200 set at longer distances. More than 50 of these sold last month. Multi-coated BX-7 prisms, rubber armor, and tripod compatibility round out a capable all-purpose elk hunting package. Number 6. Vortex Copperhead HD 10 by 42 Binoculars. The Copperhead HD carries a 4.8-star average across 464 reviews, and the hunting feedback is particularly strong. One buyer ran these through a complete hunting season in rain and snow without a single issue and said he genuinely could not identify what a more expensive pair would offer him. Another hunter purchased them for their son specifically for hunting, and the son loves how far and clearly he can see into the terrain. The HD optical system delivers edge-to-edge sharpness and color fidelity that punches well above this price tier. Waterproof, fog-proof, and shockproof, with rubber armor that holds up in cold weather gloves. The included glass-pack chest harness is a legitimate carry system, not a throwaway accessory. Vortex covers every pair with their unlimited, unconditional, fully transferable VIP warranty with no questions asked and no receipts required. Over 200 people bought these last month. A serious contender for any elk hunter. Number 5. Vortex Triumph HD 12x50 Binoculars. This is the highest-selling binocular on this entire list, with over 1,000 units moving last month alone, and it is easy to understand why. One hunter upgraded from a previous Vortex set and described the 12 times magnification as a genuine game-changer for picking apart distances he could not effectively work before, using them on hunting trips and for spotting eagles and nests from camp. The 12x50 configuration is particularly well-suited to open-country elk hunting, where you are glassing long sagebrush flats or high alpine basins at distance. More power means more rack detail at 400 yards. HD optics with fully multi-coated lenses pull in exceptional light during the hunting windows that matter most. The nitrogen-purged rubber-armored chassis is waterproof, fog-proof, and shock-proof. The included glass pack harness keeps them accessible for fast deployment. Vortex's unconditional lifetime warranty covers damage and defects for life. Tripod, adaptable for extended glassing. Number 4. Bushnell Engage X 10x42mm Binoculars. The Engage X sits at 4.7 stars across 612 ratings, and hunters have been paying attention. One verified buyer used these for deer hunting across multiple conditions and described the image as crystal clear with outstanding low-light performance, which is the exact combination that defines a dependable elk hunting binocular. Another Bushnell customer called these their second pair over 25 years and praised the optics without hesitation. Bushnell's proprietary EXO barrier coating is permanently bonded to the exterior lens surface, repelling water, oil, dust, and debris, so your view stays clean even when it is raining hard at 9,000 feet. Fully multi-coated lenses and BX-4 roof prisms deliver bright, vivid images during the critical 30 minutes of shooting light at dawn and dusk. IPX7 waterproof rating and nitrogen fill protect against full submersion. Twist-up eye cups adjust for or without eyeglasses. Lifetime ironclad warranty and carrying case included. Number 3. Celestron Nature DX8x42 Binoculars. The Nature DX brings an 8 times configuration to this list instead of 10 times. And that choice is genuinely defensible for heavy timber elk hunting, where a wider field of view helps you acquire a moving animal through the trees faster. The 7.4-degree angular field of view is the widest on this list, making it significantly easier to track a bull cutting across a hillside. One serious optics enthusiast spent months comparing over 10 different binocular models and ultimately chose the Nature DX because the image made him stop analyzing and start simply watching what he was looking at, which is the highest possible endorsement a binocular can get from a discerning buyer. Phase-coated BX-4 prisms, fully multi-coated lenses, and nitrogen-purged waterproofing give it legitimate all-weather capability for any elk camp. Over 500 of these moved last month. Rubber-armored polycarbonate body built to survive drops. Celestron's limited lifetime warranty and US-based tech support included. Number 2. Bushnell R5 12x50 Binoculars. The R5 is Bushnell's flagship binocular line, and at this tier, the glass quality makes a jump that experienced hunters can feel immediately. One hunter ran a direct side-by-side comparison between the R5 12x50 and a Vortex Diamondback 12x50 and said the Bushnell clearly outperformed in glass clarity and focus sweet spot, which is a meaningful statement given how well-regarded the Diamondback is. A second buyer in an extremely high humidity environment praised the sealed construction after repeatedly moving from an air-conditioned vehicle into intense heat without any fogging at all, noting that most of his other glass would have clouded instantly. The Phase 3 prism coatings and dielectric multi-coating system minimize light loss more aggressively than standard optics, translating directly to visibility at first and last light. EXO barrier exterior protection, IPX7 waterproofing, and a shockproof rubberized chassis. Includes the Vault Light chest harness and comfort neck strap, built for hard use. Number 1. Leupold BX-4 Pro Guide HD 10x50mm Gen 2 Binoculars. The BX-4 Pro Guide HD is the number 1 elk hunting binocular on this list, and if you have ever glassed with truly premium glass, you already know why Leupold earns that spot. One hunter who lost multiple optics in a house fire chose to replace only these among everything he owned, citing their versatility, clarity, and outstanding field of view as irreplaceable. Another buyer replaced older Nikons with the BX-4 10x50 for deer hunting in Texas, and called them super clear and bright, especially in low light, which is exactly the performance profile elk hunters demand. A third reviewer tested them at dusk, looking at a structure roughly 2 miles away, and described the view as better than he could have imagined. Leupold's elite optical system delivers unparalleled light transmission. The guard ion coating sheds water, dirt, and fingerprints. Open bridge dual hinge design is ergonomic and lightweight, backed by Leupold's legendary customer care with no exceptions. That is the full list of the 10 best elk hunting binoculars for 2026. The Leupold BX-4 Pro Guide HD is the top pick for serious backcountry hunters who demand the best low-light performance available at this tier. The Vortex Copperhead and Triumph HD are the strongest value picks if you want quality glass without the premium investment. All links are in the description below. Drop your current bino setup in the comments and tell me what magnification you run for elk. If this helped you narrow down your choice, hit like and subscribe. New gear breakdowns drop every week.